Woody Wommack, joined by National Recruiting Director Mike Farrell, talking Twins. The Brockermeyer twins committed on Friday to Alabama, and it made us start thinking, what about some other twins? Mike's been around forever. Who are some other twins that you've seen over the years, Mike, that have really impressed you and gone on to success?
It goes way back to Jersey and the McCourty twins, probably 20 years ago, maybe 18 years ago, something like that. But they were interesting, and don't ask me to say which one was better because I don't remember.
They were both two stars, right?
One was a 3, one was a 2. I think Jason was the 3, if I remember correctly, and Devin was the 2, but I don't know. But what happened with them was, they were supposed to go their separate ways. One of them was supposed to go to Villanova, and the other one was supposed to go to Boston College or Syracuse, someplace like that. And then Rutgers said, you know what, we'll take the 2-star one, who turned out to be the better player overall and had the better NFL career, to get the 3-star, and things worked out from there. So the McCourty brothers, obviously tremendous NFL career, sort of overshadowed at Rutgers in college, but NFL has really panned out. And then of course the Pouncey twins, who were early Florida State commitments, very early in the process, and then both of them flipped to Florida under Urban Meyer, were part of that very talented yet controversial football team, and have had tremendous success in the pros as well. So those are the guys that kind of really stand out as successful twins. There's been others throughout the years, and it's always interesting because they usually end up going to the same school. Not always. Usually there's one that's better than the other, and it sometimes turns out to be the opposite.
Yeah, I think we've seen guys. Yeah, sometimes with the guy we ranked higher doesn't turn out to be the better one. We've seen them split up too over the years and go their separate ways. This year, there's actually, I found real quick when I was searching, 6 sets of twins committed in the class of 2021. That's a huge number, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on
18 years
in
ago.
the world. I'm trying to think of a product that might have been introduced maybe 16, 17 years ago that might have caused all these twins, but that's really, really rare. Usually get one per cycle. And it's so funny too when we rank these twins. One's sometimes a 4 or one's a 3, and the other. And people are like, well, how can you possibly differentiate, between them? And they're twins, identical mostly, but that doesn't mean they're better football players. Some of them are more developed and advanced along the way, and more college ready, and then some others catch up. So. But it is always interesting to see, who will take who to get both. It's just like taking friends of kids to get an elite football player. Twins are a package deal 90% of the time, and you've got to take both. The Pounceys were the rarity, the 2 4-star twins, both of them very good, I think equally good. But usually there's one bad twin and one good twin.
Yeah, we had when I was looking through, we had the Berry brothers, Evan Berry's little brothers. One was good. I got that ranking right. I ranked the better one higher. So
winning. You got the twins right on that one.
Give me credit on that one. And of course, last but not least, the Griffin brothers. I think they fit that almost like the McCourty brothers going to Rutgers, where Shaquille Griffin was, a more sought after prospect, but UCF was willing to take Shaquem and take both of them. Of course, he only was playing with one hand, and now they're both playing together in the NFL with the Seahawks.
Yeah, on the same team, which is pretty amazing. It's a great story, and nobody saw that coming. Obviously, I think we had both of them rated as 3 stars, though. To our credit, I think we both have them as 3 stars, correct?
Maybe I'd have to look.
I think so. I think so. But again, that's also an interesting situation, because you sometimes get twins that are 1 year apart, or one leaves early and the other stays and has to prove himself and all that other stuff. But in general, twins don't pan out. Both of them. So the Brockermeyer twins, who obviously just committed to Alabama, it's going to be very interesting. Tommy has a huge ceiling. Like, he could be a elite left tackle first-round guy. And James is an annoying, gritty, interior, undersized lineman that's going to just tick you off all game long. And I'm real curious to see which one of these guys turns out to be better, because there's a bigger boom or bust. I think James is what you get, and you know what you get. Tommy could be great, or, could bust out. So that's going to be the interesting part about these two.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike. We're talking twins. Some people say we look like twins.
Yeah, they're definitely twinsies. We should be talking about, better things than twins, but I don't know. What are you going to do? I mean, twins commit. There's 6 of them in this class. Are any of them going to any different schools? They're all going to the same school, right?
No, they're all going to, I think a pair going to Oklahoma State, one to Buffalo, one to Penn State, Alabama, and then I'm forgetting the last one. But yeah, NC State has a pair as well. So.
Oh, that's right. And they both play tight end.
Yeah, two tight.
That's weird. And they both have a ton of catches too.
Right. Yeah.
That one struck me as weird. And then the Oklahoma State twins, one of them is the better one. He's rated as a 4-star, and then the other one's a 5.7 3-star. But the better one got hurt, and then his brother had to step up last year and had a huge season. So a lot of people think that the 5.7 3-star is going to be better than the 4-star. I guess it's interesting. But the NC State ones, I looked at those guys, and I'm like, they play the same position, and they're both putting up monster numbers. It's like, it's a double tight end set, and NC State's really got, I think, a couple sleepers there.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, Mike, talking twins. You can follow Mike on Twitter at RivalsMike and on his newly verified Instagram account. We went through a lot of hoops to get you and I verified on Instagram. So
a lot of hoops. Now you're going to see just a lot of selfies.
All right. Follow him at Rivals Godfather on Instagram. Thanks for hanging out, Mike.
All right. See you.